Good evening. My call sign is Alpha 3 India Mike Whiskey, VA3IMW. My name is Mike Alpha Charlie. And I woke up this morning and it was no longer February 2nd. You get the Bill Murray reference there? Today's February the 3rd. It's Tuesday. And we're approaching 7 p.m. And we're going to pick up the Lake Ontario Radio Club net as we do 5 times a week. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday on the VE3ZOE repeater on a frequency of 443.075, and on Thursday evening on a simplex frequency of 446.125. I think our net controller tonight will be VE3IUK. He surprised us all. He's around the homestead, so he should be able to pick up the net. Anyways, don't forget to like and subscribe. It helps us all. Please stand by. All right, Bill, we're waiting there. Anytime now.
VE3IUK, VA3CJZ. All right, one more time for Bill. Victor Echo 3, India Uniform Kilowatt. Are you there, Bill? I'm here, Chuck, but go ahead and take it. Okay, then. So, welcome. Good evening, everyone. Bonsoir tout le monde et bienvenue. This is Victor Alpha 3, Charlie Juliet Zulu, opening the Lake Ontario Radio Club net for Tuesday, February 3rd, 2026. My name is Chuck, and my station is located in Hamilton, Ontario, at the western tip of Lake Ontario, and we meet on this repeater 4 times a week, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, on the VE3ZOE repeater at 7 p.m. And on Thursday, we meet on the simplex frequency of 446.125, also at 7 p.m. And I'd like to thank the owner of this repeater, VE3IQL, Terry. Thank you for the use of your repeater. It is greatly appreciated, and we love using it. We got to use it more, though. It's pretty quiet sometimes. All right. With that, do we have any time-sensitive, portable, or mobile stations who would like to check in? Please come now. Quick one for you. Salute, Chuck. Come see ba. Got grandkids over. All right, very good. Al, thanks for checking in. I'll let you get back to the Rugrats. And have fun, buddy. Oh, yeah, always do. Yeah, no, you're going to have to retire there, Al. The kids wear you out, so you don't, you don't have any energy anymore at night. Oh, no, I haven't had that for some time, but salut, Chuck. Come see ba. Okay, merci, Al. Ça va très bien. Okay, so we'll see if there's any more one and done stations. Please come now. All right, before I open up the net, I just want to tell everyone I too am streaming this net on YouTube. I'm so excited to get to play with my new radio. I thought I would stream it. So just put in my call sign in the YouTube search, and you could find me there, as well as Mac, VA3IMW. He always streams the Lake Ontario Radio Club nets. And so with that, backed by popular demand, let's open up the net to anyone with a valid license. Please come now. Victor Alpha 3, November Foxtrot Golf. All right, Victor Alpha 3, November Foxtrot Golf. Steve, come on in. How you doing?
Good evening, Chuck, and to all on net. Oh, we're doing okay. Good thing I had the portable on upstairs there. I would have missed my cue, even though I was keeping track of time there, but that's okay. What did I do today? I was going to do some work on the floor earlier today, but I had some other errands I had to run. Give my sister a ride, as her car is not available today. So, but that's okay. I don't mind spending time with my sister. At this time there. But anyway, that's about it, Chuck. Just relaxing on my day off there and getting ready to do 3 in a row. So. Back to you there, Chuck. VA3CJZ, VA3NFG.
Well, Steve, it's very nice that you're able to enjoy time with your sister. I would love to have had a sister growing up. I'm an only child, so I have no brothers or sisters. And so from time to time, you think and you go, man, I missed out, so... good for you and everyone else who has siblings. And is Mom ready to come home, you think?
No. Well, you know what? I think she feels strong enough. Yet. She's got an issue with the stairs, so... she'll be carrying on there for now. They have a program that lasts, it's 2 weeks. So when they release you from probably all hospitals, they want to make sure you're able to, to do what you got to do to make sure you're strong enough, right? So she is starting on it tomorrow, and I think she's going to be out of there in a week, to tell you honestly, but we'll see how it goes for now.
Yeah. You're absolutely right. Steve, they don't want to, throw you out of the hospital and say, go home, and then you end up crashing and coming back to the hospital and possible lawsuits and so on. So yeah, a strengthening program definitely for seniors and people that end up with mobility issues. And so you said an issue with stairs. Does she live in a multi-story house or a bungalow there, Steve?
So it's 3-bedroom upstairs. There's an attic, but it's that's all it is an attic. So yeah, kitchen's on the main floor, bathrooms there, all 3 bedrooms, of course, living room, and I think it's a bathroom and kitchen. Yeah, so actually she can remain on that floor and probably do okay. She doesn't have a need to go downstairs for anything. other than a jar of something out of the cold storage there. That's about it. So, yeah. Maybe like the porch, still the old porch style stairs in the front, right? The big one-piece cement. And the rise on those some of them are more than others. So I've already cut one of them in half, kind of. I put in a little half step in between the two of the biggest rise out of the 4 steps. So that's quite helpful. I might have to do another one.
Yeah, everything helps, man. That's like me. I've got issues now, not only with my back, but with my legs as well. And I think I'm going to be contacting our property manager and have those bars put in the shower. I've actually fallen out of the shower once, and that was at our other house, and I had them install bars there. But I don't want that to happen here, so I think I'll ask. And we're just into the new year, and so the people that own this house, their budget comes out January 1st, so they got plenty of money.
Yeah, roger that. Yep. Safety bars, they're definitely, it's past the option time. There's no doubt we're putting some in there. But they did say not to buy any or install any yet, so that she would have them for when she comes home, because they're going to come over and assess all that and then make recommendations as to what she's going to need, right? So, I guess that she'll be assessed through this 2-week rehab program there, and see what her capabilities are and what she'll need help with, and then we'll go from there. So, see what happens, buddy. Not out of the woods yet.
Yeah. And, this is none of my business, but I would highly recommend getting an alert button of some kind, something to call for help, because, that's when you told me how long she was there without any assistance, man, that would break my heart. So you should think about that, and like I say, it's up to you. And thank you for checking in, Steve. Do appreciate it and sharing that with us. Again, give her my best. And do you have anything else to add?
No, sir, Chuck, not at this time. And that was just about in the first or second paragraph of the conversation that my sister and I had when we met there that Friday at the hospital was, we're going to have to get her something like that. And I'm sure there's, quite a few to choose from. But anyway, we won't hold it up any longer. We'll let you get back to it. And thanks for doing it, Chuck. We'll be sticking around. VA3 CJ's at VA3IMW.
All right, very good, Steve. Thanks for checking in and breaking the ice. With that, let's see who else is out there would like to check in. You don't have to be a member of the Lake Ontario Radio Club. Anyone who checks in automatically becomes a member of the Lake Ontario Radio Club. Call sign VE3LOW. My name is Chuck, and my call is VA3CJZ, and I'm looking for your check-ins. Please come now.
VA3IMW. I hate dead air.
What is it? It's Tuesday. I think there's a hockey game on with those guys that dress in blue. So yeah, maybe that's where everyone is. All right, let's bring in Mac, VA3IMW.
Well, I did see a lineup at the Rona store. Some people were going in to watch paint dry or something like that. Anyways, maybe that would be more entertaining. Anyways, sounding great, Chuck. I heard you on the radio, obviously in my mobile. I had to listen real close. Obviously, some radios sound a little different, but yeah, this one's sounding like $1,000,000, and obviously you have mastered a few more tricks now that you've got some extra skill at assessing your audio output and stuff like that. As I said before, if you want to work a little bit of HF and see how the noise situation is there, we can work out that after the net. Everybody's signal is really coming in nice and strong tonight. You're 15 over S9 up the hill, so I'm not sure if the Optima puts out a little bit more punch than some of the other radios that you've been running. But you're actually the same signal level to my station as Steve is from his. So good job there. And everybody's full quieting into the repeater. So I'm not aware of any other improvements that Terry might have been able to get done. You just never know. But I guess we'll take advantage of everything working well while it's here. Oh, look at us here on the web, VE3YLO. Also checking in from Godrich. And of course, VA3 Bravo Tango from Barry. Good evening, Albert. And he's given us a 9+++ signal report from everyone. Anyways, looking forward to tomorrow night as well. Another issue of the Amateur Radio Exchange Group. And I know you pour your heart and soul into preparing for that. Anyways, glad to see that this radio is working out for you. If anybody deserves it, that's you. I'll turn it back to you. Not quite yet. Let me drop. I might have a couple of more things. Yeah, as usual, I poked around a little bit on HF just to see what I could hear and who I could hear. So spun the dial, a couple of stations in Texas that I kind of use as a regular gauge of what the band conditions are. Those guys I heard without a problem. There's a gentleman from British Columbia who is a wintertime resident down in Arizona, and he's targeting 10,000 contacts before he goes back home from this particular part. So whenever I see VE7VAK/W7, I try to give him a call. And of course, just because a wise man said, you just never know. Throw your call out there. They may hear you. And sure enough, another opportunity to work California on 40 meters. Gentleman on 14307, and that was a good contact. So it's surprising, a little bit of propagation, and I'm sure it has nothing to do with elevation. It's just where the signals go up and where they come down. Anyways, thanks again for doing this one, Chuck. Certainly appreciate it. And now we'll turn it back to you.
All right, very good, Mac. I tried to make a call today, and the guy came back saying, you've got an audio issue, and so I've been working on that ever since, but I don't seem to have the audio issue on UHF VHF, so that's interesting. Okay, Mac, well, thank you for that, and I want to say hello to VE3, you only live once. Is that how it goes? Yeah, VE3YLO. Eric in Godrich, good evening, sir. Welcome. And, of course, Albert, Victor Alpha 3, Bravo Tango. Ontario. So tell me, Albert, is the roof finally done yet? I'd like to know. Anyways, with that, let's see who else is out there would like to check into the Tuesday night net. This is Chuck in Hamilton, VA3CJZ.
VA3MHV.
All right, VA3MHV. Mark, come on in.
Good evening, Chuck, everyone on the net, everyone on the stream as well. Not too much going on here, Chuck. We just wanted to give you an RF. I've been listening along. Good evening to all the guys that have been on already, Steve and Mac and others listening. Glad to hear you have your radio back, Chuck. That's great news. I'm glad you have it back home safe and in the shack. So I haven't been doing a lot of radio lately. I've been working on some other areas of life, so things that needed my attention. So I will be back into it shortly because I've pretty much got them wrapped. And just wanted to check in and say hello. Thanks for doing it, Chuck. I'll send it back to you, VA3MHP.
Okay, Mark, thank you, and thank you. I forgot to mention earlier, I ordered the dongle for GPS. Yeah, that's it, the GPS module. And that's supposed to arrive tomorrow morning before noon. So looking forward to putting that in, use the APRS, and then I haven't even looked into C4 FM yet. Yeah, still lots to do.
That sounds like you'll be busy the whole rest of the year, just learning and expanding and experimenting and having all kinds of fun, Chuck.
Oh yeah, I don't expect to, master the use of the radio in just a few days. So I'm well aware it's going to take, trial and error, and experimentation is what it's all about for amateurs. So there you go. Thank you very much again, Mark, for your check-in, and have a great rest of the evening. What's for dinner?
Believe it or not, tonight I just made Lipton chicken noodle, a few crackers and some pepper, and it was pretty light. I may have a snack later, but I didn't feel like a whole lot tonight. So we just had a nice light hot dinner.
Oh yeah, I love soup in the wintertime. And as far as the chicken noodle soup, you know what I like to put in for crackers? I use Ritz crackers, but I use I got these new ones. They're like little bullets, and they're from Ritz, right? So they're cheesy, and so I crush them up, throw them in the bowl of soup there, and you get a bit of extra cheese flavor in that soup. So that's what I like to do. Anyways, Mark, very good. Thank you for your check-in. And so with that, we'll clear with VA3MHV. And let's try for another call out and see who else is out there. Congratulations, Albert, on the roof finally getting done. Hopefully now you don't get a big snowstorm and it caves in from too much weight. All right. Got to get that racking done, right? So get at her. You're a good man, Albert. Take care. So with that, let's see who else is out there would like to check in here on the Tuesday night edition of the Lake Ontario Radio Club.
Victor Echo 3 India Uniform Kilowatt.
Victor Echo 3 India Uniform Kilowatt. Bill, come on in, Bill. How's it going?
Yeah, not too bad, Chuck. First of all, apologize for last night. I was in a bit of a foul mood. My day wasn't going very well. enough gain out that way. I guess take off angle or whatever. Plus a bit of noise doesn't doing too well. I can hear the signals. I know they're there, but they're just out of reach. So it is what it is. Maybe in the springtime I can maybe think of some ways to improve the gain, but it's hard with the location here. So we're just happy to be on the air. But anyway, had another bit of a booger today. I had to buy new cartridges for a printer here for this HP inkjet printer. So I bought some aftermarket cartridges, and guess what? The printer doesn't like them. It comes up with a message saying cloned or not official HP cartridges.
Anti-pirating detection. Wow, that's exactly what that is, Bill. They don't want you using anything but what's approved. Wow. You know what's popular now is those Megatank printers. I remember back in the day I used to buy ink from a kiosk inside Eastgate Square, and it came with these syringes, and you could pump ink back into your cartridge. We saved a lot of money on that. And also, I remember getting a brand new printer for less money than it would cost to replace the ink. So I bought a brand new printer, and it came with the ink in it, and it was still cheaper than buying the cartridges. Like crazy. Back to you, Bill.
Yeah, it's just being out $80 for cartridges that won't work because HP's got technology in there to detect them. I don't know of any way around it. I didn't bother doing too much research on it. I was just a little bit PO'd and cursing HP like crazy, calling them a bunch of thieves. So maybe I'll get around to it later and do some research. But be as it may, it looks like I'm going to go a different route for a printer because, yeah, that by a low-end printer, low-end printer, it often is cheaper than buying new cartridges. But the thing is, even when you buy a new printer, those cartridges you're lucky if they're 25% full. So you still end up having to get new cartridges if you do a lot of printing, Chuck.
Yeah, I tell you, the guys who engineered these ink printers sure came up with a devious plan to suck money out of people. Like I said, you got to be a smart shopper and look around. Like I said earlier, I ended up with a brand new printer that was cheaper than replacing the two cartridges. So maybe you can resell those, Bill. Put them on Marketplace or eBay and resell the ones you have that you didn't open or whatever.
Yeah, some of them are open, but the ones that are open, that's a lost cause. But yeah, I got to see if I can resell them. But just how devious devious people are getting today. They don't want you to repair anything or be able to save any money. HP has their instant ink program. Unless you do a lot of printing, it's an absolute ripoff. So you're right. It's a bit of a booger, but it is what it is. So I'm either going to have to think about maybe going to a tag printer or maybe a laser jet printer. But yeah, you got a bit of a cough.
Let's get Bill a new box of crayons.
Yeah, that's the thing, eh? That's the next step is the Megatank ones or the laser printers. So yeah, that's a rip-off, boy.
Well, this is not a cheap printer either. It's a high-end inkjet printer that I've had for 3 or 4 years now. But as I say, it's just the cartridges. What a nightmare. Anyway, Chuck, back to you.
Yeah, I too have HP Bill, and I got HP laptop, and I don't know. I think I've had oh yeah, no, my printer's a Canon. That's right. My mistake. Anyhow, Bill, yeah, thanks for apologizing for being grouchy. No problem. No need to worry about it. It's all good. And thanks for your checking and your venting. Anything else, Bill?
No, that's it. On the good side, I did get about 12 new parks today. As I say, maybe in the springtime, I'll see what I can do to get a little more receive gain on this antenna, or a little more transmit gain as well. Still would like to have someone come down with an LVNA, because I can't see to use one, and get it on there and see what the antenna is reading, just to make sure that we're copacetic. But do that when the better weather comes. Anyway, Chuck, thanks for doing it. Good evening to everybody, and I'll be listening along.
Okay, thanks, Bill. And so that clears my list once again. And let's see, who else is out there would like to stop by and say hi on the Tuesday night edition of the Lake Ontario Radio Club. This is VA3CJZ looking for check-ins. Then I guess everybody's watching the game, and so maybe we'll have a peek at that. Anyhow, let's do a last call and see if there's any last-minute check-ins for tonight's net.
V3IUK.
Go ahead, Bill.
Got the Leafs playing tonight?
I heard something about it yesterday, I think, so I'm not exactly sure.
Yeah, okay, Roger. Yeah. I always have that little thing I say every year about the Leafs that Lars will land on Mars and fight over mineral rights before the Leafs will win a Stanley Cup. So you can see how optimistic of a Leaf fan I am. Thanks for doing it, Chuck. 7-3.
All right, Bill. Take care of that throat. Okay, last call for alcohol for the Tuesday night net. Anyone, anywhere, please come now. All right, I'd like to thank everyone who checked in. Also checking in on YouTube. Tonight we've got a total of 7 check-ins. And so have a great rest of the evening. Don't forget to join me tomorrow night at 8 p.m. on the simplex frequency of 146.430. And I'll be streaming the net live on YouTube. Just type in VA3CJZ in the search and YouTube search, and you can find me there under the live button. Click on the live button, and you'll see us there. With that, I want to say, everyone have a great evening, stay warm, and be safe. This is VA3CJZ saying so long for now. I now return the repeater and adjacent frequencies back to regular operation.
And that'll bring the live stream to a close as well. Don't forget to follow up with Chuck tomorrow night at 8 o'clock. Look up his call sign, VA3CJZ, and follow along with the Lake Ontario Radio Club net. Sorry, wrong. Follow along with the Amateur Radio Exchange Group, which runs from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. And then we'll be back here on Thursday on this channel. But we'll be monitoring the Lake Ontario Radio Club net starting at 7 p.m. on a frequency of 446.125. All the best there, Albert. Thumbs up. And now you just got to get the rest of the floors poured. And yes, the rest of the world is your oyster. Anyways, turning the machine off here. We'll bid you all 7 3s. That's how we say goodbye.